In our previous interview, we focused on the discipline of political science and diplomacy itself, including its research focus, learning methods, and skill development. Today, we shift the focus to your personal experience and talk about your studies at Pusan National University. You have studied and lived in different cities and university environments in Korea. Looking back, what led you to choose Pusan National University for a master's degree in political science and diplomacy, and what did those factors mean to you at the time?
I had known about Pusan National University for quite some time. However, as an undergraduate, I was still uncertain about my direction and followed advice to study at a university in Seoul. Even then, I hoped to visit Pusan National University myself. In 2018, I visited Busan and toured the campus. I was impressed by the city's culture and atmosphere, and I found the campus especially beautiful, which left a lasting impression on me. I majored in translation as an undergraduate and later encountered a range of subjects, including humanities, business, law, and politics. This gradually deepened my interest in politics. After graduation, I decided to pursue further study in international relations and political science, and Pusan National University was the first school that came to mind. As a national university, Pusan National University offers strong academic resources, relatively affordable tuition, and a leading position in the region, closely matching my ideal choice. Busan, as South Korea's second-largest city and a major port, is both a window into domestic political dynamics and an important hub for Northeast Asian international relations. Several professors focus on China-Korea relations, China-EU.S relations, and Northeast Asian politics, which align closely with my research interests. For me, choosing Pusan National University was an important opportunity to deepen my knowledge and develop myself further.
After starting your studies in political science and diplomacy at Pusan National University, what learning experiences or aspects of the program made you feel this choice matched your expectations?
In my first month at Pusan National University, I quickly experienced the strong academic rigor of the department. Professors have high expectations for students, while remaining approachable and supportive. Each week requires extensive preparation, not just previewing materials, but fully understanding them and developing a logically consistent perspective of one's own. Classroom discussions are not casual conversations. Students are expected to clearly articulate their arguments, and professors guide the discussion to help complete the logical structure. This process greatly improved my ability to think analytically, and it was exactly the kind of academic experience I had hoped for before entering the program.
During your studies in political science and diplomacy at Pusan National University, what changes or areas of growth have you noticed most in yourself?
First, my perspective has become more diverse. In the past, I often analyzed international issues from a single national viewpoint. Now, I actively read research by scholars from different countries and compare how views differ across contexts. Second, my research approach has become more standardized. The program offers methodology courses, and faculty place strong emphasis on both empirical and qualitative methods, as well as proper research standards.
Looking back, what resources or aspects of the environment at Pusan National University have helped you stay steadily focused on your studies during this stage?
The university offers high-quality scholarships, which have greatly reduced my financial burden over the past few years and allowed me to focus more on my studies. There are also many opportunities to work as a research assistant on campus. Through this experience, I developed strong administrative and organizational skills and gained valuable exposure beyond coursework, making it one of the most meaningful parts of my master's studies. These skills have continued to support my academic work, especially in organizing research materials clearly and efficiently.
For students considering studying abroad who worry about how their major will connect with the domestic context, what personal experiences or insights would you most like to share?
The question of alignment is actually the starting point of cross-cultural analysis. Our graduate program includes many international students, and frequent discussions give us a strong comparative perspective. This has become an advantage in understanding both differences and common ground between contexts. The same issue can produce different answers from different standpoints. At its core, political science and diplomacy trains adaptable analytical frameworks, rather than the memorization of foreign cases.
If there are junior students considering applying to the political science and diplomacy program at Pusan National University, what do you think they should prepare for or understand in advance?
For students considering applying, I would suggest becoming familiar with academic terminology in advance, as the program involves a large amount of English vocabulary. It is also important to look into the faculty and understand each professor's research focus. In addition, applicants should think carefully about why they want to study political science and diplomacy in Korea, and why Pusan National University in particular, whether due to geopolitics, China-Korea relations, or other interests.
Once again, we thank Mr. Yang for sharing his experience. For students considering studying abroad or interested in political science and diplomacy at Pusan National University, we hope this sharing offers practical and concrete reference.